for an illegal hit on Jaguars quarterback Trevor Lawrence Sunday. Lawrence suffered a concussion, and his status for Week 14 is still to be determined. Elsewhere, Steelers head coach Mike Tomlin announcing edge rusher Alex Highsmith is expected to play Sunday against the Browns. Highsmith has missed the last 3 games with an ankle injury. Jets interim head coach Jeff Ulbrich says Aaron Rodgers will remain the starting quarterback moving forward and gives the team the best opportunity to win. Rodgers himself telling the Pat McAfee Show, "We get paid for 17 weeks, so if you're the starter, you want to play all the games." The new draft order entering Week 14 has been released and still has the Giants holding the number 1 overall pick, followed by the Raiders, Jaguars, Patriots, and Panthers at number 5. Check out NFL.com to see the entire first round. This has been NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm. If you own a timeshare and you want out, you need to get the facts. Wesley Financial Group and its founder, Chuck McDowell, have helped over 40,000 families cancel their timeshares permanently, and he may be able to help you too. Call right now. Chuck will send you a timeshare exit information guide free, explaining how your timeshare works and all your options for cancellation. You want to call Wesley Financial Group, 800-761-0000. That's 800-761-0000. Once again, 800-761-0000.
Guys, it's finally here. Wendy's new salted caramel frosty. It's cold, salted, yet perfectly sweet, delicious, and it's at the top of Santa's Christmas list. What? Santa has a list too, you know. And he's a huge salted caramel frosty fan. Probably why he's so jolly all the time. The iconic frosty with a salted caramel twist? Gotta be Wendy's.
Limited time only at participating U.S. Wendy's. Salted caramel frosty flavored with other natural flavors.
KXO, El Centro, California, AM 1230, and live and local just for you. I'm Carroll. In the newsroom, Jared. Good morning, Jared.
Good morning.
One day after another, just absolutely gorgeous. And looking ahead through next week, pretty much the same.
I'll take it.
Yeah. I won't forget July and August, but it almost makes it worthwhile, doesn't it?
Yeah. No more melting.
Yeah. How about we check in with our once and occasional feature, Crime Watch. A Seattle man is facing charges after allegedly stabbing his computer class instructor. The instructor, by the way, will survive the stabbing. Kind of the way I look at it, the teacher should be proud. I mean, clearly, after just a few lessons, this student is already an expert hacker. And I love these reports. Somebody does these surveys. Somebody probably gets paid to do it. But 88% of Americans say it's rude to use a cell phone at dinner. Okay, I have to agree. Unless, of course, you're using it to text someone who's way more interesting than the person you're having dinner with. Then I guess all bets are off, right?
Yeah, when you're snoozing at the table, might need to reach out to someone.
Yeah, reach out and touch someone. Mm-hmm. The Buckley table, when I was growing up, was generally lively with discussions. So, maybe that's something people are missing.
I mean, that must have been a big table. Didn't you have a lot of siblings?
It was, yeah. I've got 7 siblings, and it was a big table, and conversations were pretty lively at times. So, oh well. And this is not surprising. Millennials and Gen Z will take 25,000 selfies during their lifetime. I guess it's either that or contribute to society, right?
My little sister, she takes to send a friend a text or something. She'll take, she Snapchats them, so she'll take a selfie with her text, like just to say hi, and it'll be a selfie, and then she'll respond okay with the selfie, and I'm like, dude, okay,
okay, taking selfies and posting pictures of your food. I'm sorry. I'm not the least bit interested.
This same sister says the phone needs to eat first.
Yeah. Oh, well. Okay. Let's see. You ready for some birthdays?
Birthday time.
Game show host Wink Martindale, 91. Freddie Boom Boom Cannon is 88. He was at the fairgrounds a couple of years ago. Actor, producer, director, Max Baer Jr. Yeah, he was on the Beverly Hillbillies, Jethro. He's 87. Actor Gemma Jones, 82. Bob Mosley plays bass for Moby Grape, 82. Singer, bass player Chris Hillman of the Byrds and the Flying Burrito Brothers, 80. Actor Jeff Bridges, 75. Actor Patricia Wedig, 73. I believe she was the mother on Lassie at one time. Actor Chelsea Noble, 60. Actor Marissa Tomei, 60. Comedian Fred Armisen is 58. Actor Kevin Sussman, 54. Actor Lindsay Felton, 40. Actor Orlando Brown, 37. Actor Scarlett Estevez is 17. We've got local birthdays coming up.
My name is Sarah Griffin, and I'm the Executive Director of the Imperial Valley Food Bank. Food has the power to fuel communities, especially for those struggling to find their next meal. As a monthly donor, you can help the Imperial Valley Food Bank purchase food in bulk to meet the growing needs of the more than 25,000 people we serve each month at over 30 locations. Even small monthly gifts can go a long way in helping fight against hunger and food insecurity in the Imperial Valley. Please consider giving monthly by donating online at www.ivfoodbank.org.
We have happy birthday wishes for Andrew Herrera, Irene Contreras, Blanca Estela Jimenez, Mike Silva, Pearl Rosas, Dr. El Nuihi, Carmen Nolta, Bentley Bell, Pablo Vargas Hernandez, Fernando Fernandez, Terry Wilson, Catherine Moran, Kenny Caldera, Rosemary Paisel, Justin Kiro Singh, Lori Cobley, Angel Bastida, Julian Escalera, Brian Ortiz, Brennan Brown, and Yolanda Negrete. Happy birthday from KXO. And many happy wishes for a good birthday today, and many more. Anything else exciting going on around the valley, Jared?
Oh, we have all kinds of fun festivities happening this weekend.
Yeah, they're going to start tomorrow, and we'll tell you about that. So that's coming up. And, well, all sorts of things. I mean, it's the time to be busy. Just don't wear yourself out, okay? That could happen. Okay, we've got news. We're ready to start with a look at World and California news headlines brought to you by the Imperial County Air Pollution Control District. They deliver real-time updates about the air that we breathe.
CBS News Brief. The head of United Healthcare's insurance division shot and killed outside a hotel in New York City this morning. Police believe it was a targeted attack. CBS's Anna Schechter.
A pool of people in this industry, in the insurance industry, would have known that he was going to be attending the conference and likely speaking at the conference.
Police are searching for a masked gunman. The Supreme Court's hearing arguments right now on Tennessee's ban on gender-affirming treatment for trans kids. Solicitor General Elizabeth Preliger.
Rather than impose measured guardrails, SB 1 bans the care outright, no matter how critical it is.
Pete Hegseth made a short visit to Capitol Hill today amid reports Donald Trump may select Ron DeSantis for defense secretary instead. CBS's Nicole Killian heard from Hegseth.
He told me that he spoke with President-elect Trump this morning. He said that the President-elect told him that to kind of stay with this, that he was behind him all the way.
CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
The Imperial County Air Pollution Control District delivers real-time information about the quality of the air you breathe. Visit the website at apcd.imperialcounty.org to stay informed about air quality around the valley. The website also includes information for upcoming meetings, programs, and there's access to the dust cams set up around the valley. Visit apcd.imperialcounty.org today.
California headline news. LA prosecutors announcing the arrest of a man accused of selling weapons to North Korea and sealing them as shipping containers at the port of Long Beach. U.S. Attorney Martin Estrada saying Shenghua Wen formed a sham business to acquire the weapons.
He would then take these materials, often from the state of Texas, drive them over to California, before taking them to the ports and shipping them.
When was in the country illegally, a student visa from China having expired. Democrats apparently flipping a key congressional seat in California. Democrat Adam Gray, now the projected winner in the District 13 race, narrowly beating incumbent Republican John Duarte. Claremont McKenna professor Jack Fitney says incoming President Trump's spending plans just got tougher.
There's very little you can do by executive order to cut the budget or eliminate agencies. That's going to have to go through the House of Representatives. And that's going to be very, very difficult, perhaps much more difficult than the Republican leadership anticipated.
Duarte has yet to concede. Jeff Scott, California News.
World in California News headlines brought to you this morning by the Imperial County Air Pollution Control District. Log on to imperialvalleyair.org for real-time information about the air that you breathe.
Hey, what are you doing up on the step stool?
About to clean these light fixtures. The whole family's coming over. And if there's even a speck of dust in the house, my abuela will find it.
Here, I got a Swiffer duster to help with that.
A Swiffer what?
A Swiffer duster. It has this cool extendable handle that reaches 6 feet to get high and low, with fluffy dusters that easily trap and lock dust.
So no more step stool?
No more step stool.
Easily trap and lock dust from hard-to-reach places with the Swiffer duster. Love it or your money back.
Make this holiday season scent-sational. Fragrance is the perfect gift for someone special on your list, and Ulta Beauty has them all. Shop classic scents from Valentino, Burberry, and Carolina Herrera. Plus, check out can't-miss perfume kits from Ariana Grande. And wait, there's one more sweet deal. With a fragrance purchase of $70 or more, get the coziest plush robe or throw, valued at $70 while supplies last. So head to an Ulta Beauty store today. Get all the best gifts, all at Ulta Beauty.
It's page one of the local news. Page one is a service of El Centro Motors, Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. They have 3 locations in the valley. At El Centro Motors, in the Brawley Auto Center, Highway 86 and Julia Drive, and at the Imperial Valley Mall.
Hit and run fatality. Brawley police are investigating a fatal hit-and-run accident. Here's George Gale with details.
Officers responded to the intersection of Western Avenue and J Street at about 7 p.m. Monday. Initial reports were that a traffic incident involving a pedestrian had occurred. Arriving officers located an older woman with what were described as severe injuries. A woman was transported to the hospital where she died. The driver of the car involved in the collision fled the scene. Updating the story, Tuesday, December 3rd, detectives located a dark-colored Dodge Dart on the 200 block of Main Street in Brawley. The vehicle had significant damage consistent with hit and run, linking it to the crime scene. During the investigation, Anna Gonzalez, a 34-year-old resident of Brawley, was identified and confessed to driving the car. She was subsequently arrested and booked at Imperial County Jail on charges of felony hit and run, vehicular manslaughter, and destruction of evidence. Her bail was set at $75,000. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
Customs and Border Protection seizes a large amount of fentanyl pills. It happened recently at the port in Otay Mesa. CBP officers were conducting pre-primary roving operations in the early morning hours. They encountered a 31-year-old driver of a 2008 SUV. A CBP canine alerted to the vehicle. It was sent to the secondary inspection area. Officers used non-intrusive inspection technology to screen the SUV. It revealed anomalies throughout the vehicle. A search revealed 30 packages in the rear quarter panels, spare tire, and doors of the SUV. The packages weighed over 215 pounds and tested positive for fentanyl. The driver was turned over to Homeland Security investigations. The narcotics and the vehicle were seized by the CBP. KXO Local News Time, 7:42.
Before you head out on the road, head into El Centro Motors Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. Ask for the works. Trained technicians will change the oil using up to 6 quarts of synthetic blend oil. Change the filter, rotate the tires, top off the fluids, check the belts, hoses, battery, and brakes, all for one low price. It's the works at Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers, at El Centro Motors, the Imperial Valley Mall, and the Brawley Auto Center, or with their new mobile service wherever you are.
The Brawley City Council has called a special meeting for today. Here's George Gale.
On the agenda is a resolution accepting the results of the November 5th, 2024 general election. The oath of office will be administered to newly elected council members Joseph J.J. Galvan, Timothy Kelly, John Grass, and recently appointed Ana Gutierrez. Following the swearing in of the new council members, the council is expected to appoint a mayor and mayor pro tem. Outgoing council members Ramon Castro, Donald Wharton, George Nava, and Luke Hamby will be recognized by the new mayor, Gil Rebellar, and he will issue closing comments. The meeting starts at 6 p.m. and is being held at Hidalgo Hall in Brawley. For Kxo Local News, I'm George Gale.
The counting is over. A list of the certified ballots were turned over to the County Board of Supervisors. It was the official count of the November 5th general election. According to the final count, Peter Martinez was voted the Imperial Community College District Trustee for Area 3. Romualdo J. Medina was voted the Imperial Community College District Trustee for Area 6. The elected trustees for the Calexico Unified School District are Alex Avina and Fabila Calderon. The four named to the Calipatria Unified School District of Trustees are Diego Navarro, Brittany Saiza, Frank C. Perez, and Holly Widman. For the Holtville Unified School District, the trustees are Larry Chasen Eiton and Jared Adam Gerwal. The Westmoreland Union Elementary School District trustees are Salvador Velasco Jr., Mario Lopez, and Ron Davis. Brawley City Clerk is Ana Barrera Gutierrez. Sylvia Chavez and Jesse Rivas were elected to the Calipatria City Council. Both Calipatria measures failed. Looks like Jane M. Hurtado was voted to Calipatria City Clerk. Pompeo Tobares and Helen Diaz Medina were voted into the Heber Public Utility District Directors. Just a little update on the votes. That's it for page 1 of local news. Page 2 and weather next.
Page 1 of the local news, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. They have 3 locations in the valley and mobile service vans that come to you. Quick Lane, they service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment.
Rush Steel Supply is the #1 steel distributor in the Imperial Valley that's been serving the valley for over 14 years. They have an extended inventory of carbon steel, structural steel, plow steel, plates, bars, pipes, and a whole lot more. And all of their products are stored indoors, and they deliver throughout the Imperial Valley. Visit their website, rushsteelsupply.com, or see the inventory for yourself at 703 East Main Street, El Centro. When you think steel, think Rush.
Tom Sawyer, mean fry.
Let's go to page 2 of the local news and add some weather, all brought to you by Burgers and Beer, serving the best burgers in town with daily lunch specials Monday through Friday, happy hours 3 till 6 p.m. every day.
It's the Santa Claus local workshop and tree lighting ceremony. Here's George Gale.
It is being held tomorrow in Brawley. The event is hosted by the Chamber of Commerce for Greater Brawley. The 4th annual event will be held at Plaza Park from 4 to 9 p.m. It'll feature elves, snow, holiday cheer, Grinch, and Santa Claus will also be there. There will be entertainment, vendors, and a whole lot more. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
Oh, I love to see the Grinch. Oh, yes. 2 days of holiday cheer coming up. El Centro celebrates this Friday and Saturday. The El Centro Christmas tree lighting ceremony and street fair. The theme is Rockin' Santa. The location has moved, however, with the new El Centro Police Station under construction. The event has moved to the El Centro Fire Station number 3 at 1910 North Waterman Avenue. The event runs from 5 to 9 p.m. and features a diverse lineup of community events, including a visit from Santa. The following day, Saturday, El Centro will host their annual Christmas parade. The event kicks off at 10 a.m. on Main Street and travels to 8th Street and then travels south to Buckley Park. The parade ends with Santa expected to be riding in an El Centro fire truck. And he'll be rocking, probably playing a guitar or something. And the first Christmas parade of the season will be Friday, though. Yeah, keep that in mind. It's the NAF El Centro Holiday Parade of Lights. Here's George Gale with details.
It is the first seasonal parade of the year. It'll be this Friday. The public is encouraged to attend. Gates open at the Naval Air Facility at 6 p.m. Parade starts at 7 p.m. The event is free and open to the public, featuring food and fun for everyone. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
And you can adopt a family or teen, or rather become a sponsor. It is a Woman Haven holiday program. You can help their shelter families, children, and teens this season by being a sponsor and through their teen gift card drive. For more information or assistance, contact Norma Galvan at Woman Haven. And to donate, you can donate via Venmo or PayPal accounts. For a sponsor application, go to womanhaven.org. KXO News Time, 7:48. We'll take a look at local weather next.
From your Burgers and Beer family.
At Burgers and Beer, Christmas is one of the most important times of the year for us. It's a time for us to stop and give thanks for our blessings and celebrate the birth of Jesus Christ. Let the spirit of love gently fill our hearts and homes. In this loveliest of seasons, may you find many reasons for happiness. Wishing you and your family health, happiness, peace, and prosperity this holiday season and in the coming new year.
From our family to yours.
The National Weather Service says overall tranquil conditions are expected to persist over the desert Southwest through the rest of this week, despite a very weak low-pressure system affecting the region. Generally dry conditions will also continue. Unseasonably warm temperatures are still in the forecast for the region, with daily highs running a good 10 degrees or so above normal for this time of year through Saturday. Cooler but still dry weather conditions are then anticipated during the first half of next week. 79 the high in the valley yesterday, 43 the overnight low. Sunny today with a high near 79, light wind. Tonight clear with a low around 49, light wind. Thursday sunny with a high near 79 and light wind. We have 48 degrees, 50% relative humidity, wind out of the west-southwest 325 miles an hour. Air quality is good everywhere except moderate in Calexico. Local news, page 2, brought to you by Burgers and Beer, the place for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Bring the family, meet your friends at Burgers and Beer. If you're stuck for an idea for a Christmas gift, I've got an idea for you. The Peanut Patch. What a great place for a special Christmas gift. You're going to find homemade candies, treats like fresh English toffee. How about pecan turtles made from a special family recipe? The Peanut Patch in Yuma. They're open Monday through Saturday, and they've got a great shop that is full of spectacular gift ideas, many one of a kind. You're not going to find them anywhere else. You can visit the Peanut Patch, or you can go online. Find them on the web at thepeanutpatch.com. By the way, they ship anywhere. The Peanut Patch. So many great gifts, perfect for holiday giving. The Peanut Patch in Yuma. Again, you can visit the Peanut Patch, Google the Peanut Patch, go online at thepeanutpatch.com and enjoy the holidays when your Christmas gift giving is easy at the Peanut Patch. It's sports time, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, an affiliate of the Scripps Health Network, working together to provide you the best care. How about the FBS poll, the top 12 heading for the playoffs? Unless things change, it would be Oregon, still number 1, Texas, Penn State, and Notre Dame. Number 5 is Georgia, followed by Ohio State, Tennessee, SMU, Indiana, and Boise State on the blue. Number 11, Alabama, kind of on the bubble. Miami of Florida on the bubble at number 12. NBA action last night. The 76ers got by the Hornets 110-104. Cavaliers clobbered the Wizards 118-87. Bucks beat up on the Pistons 128-107. Knicks, they beat the Magic 121-106. Raptors rolled over the Pacers 122-111. Thunder jumped on the Jazz 133-106. Mavericks over the Grizzlies 121-116. Suns stunned the Spurs 104-93. Nuggets got by the Warriors 119-115. Kings top the Rockets 120-111, and the Clippers clubbed the Trailblazers 127-105.
Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, ready to serve you and your family for all of your healthcare needs. Let our team of dedicated physicians guide you on your journey to better health. Pioneers is a recognized leader in healthcare and has more than 10 health centers and clinics throughout the Imperial Valley. When the need arises, don't hesitate to come and see us. We have services and locations in Calexico and Raleigh, and of course, our award-winning hospital, Pioneers Memorial. For more information on all Pioneer services, visit www.pmhd.org today.
Well, Tiger Woods said yesterday that he's not close to being physically ready to play in PGA Tour tournaments and has a long way to go before he's able to compete against the world's best golfers again. Woods, 48, is not playing in this week's Hero World Challenge, an unofficial event he hosts in the Bahamas. NFL football Thursday night style coming up tomorrow. The Green Bay Packers, the Detroit Lions. We've got the game coverage starting at 4:30 tomorrow afternoon. Primetime football without charges for streaming, because we've got the games on AM 1230. That's it for Sports Time, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. Log on to pmhd.org for more information about Pioneers. Thank you for choosing Imperial Printers Rocket Copy. In today's highly competitive business climate, your company's image is important. The printed materials your company uses conveys a major part of that image. Our graphic designers have the talent and expertise to create a lasting impression for your business. Imperial Printers Rocket Copy offers virtually any type of business solution to meet your needs, from business cards and stationery to computer forms, full-color brochures, and posters. Let our excellent service and attention to detail provide the best impression for you. Locally owned and operated, Imperial Printers Rocket Copy has locations near you at 430 West Main Street and 100 South 11th Street in El Centro and 184 South Plaza in Brawley. Today's financial news brought to you by Southwest Security and Southwest Postal Service, the only postal box service offering 24-hour-a-day, 365 days a year service. Southwest Postal, 4th and Heil, El Centro. $15.8 million every 60 seconds. That's how much U.S. consumers spent in 2 hours Monday night, capping off a 5-day spending spree that smashed previous records. U.S. consumers spent a total of $13.3 billion on Cyber Monday, up 7.3% from the previous year, according to Adobe Analytics. Concerns about inflation linger, but the holiday season's sweetened discounts turned into increased spending. Consumers spent a record $41.1 billion across the 5 days beginning Thanksgiving Day. That, according to Adobe. Among the top sellers, consumer electronics. Shoppers picked up computers, headphones, speakers, electric scooters, and smartwatches. Gaming consoles, including the PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, and Nintendo Switch OLED, were among the most popular items. Meanwhile, the Chinese government has slammed America's introduction of fresh export controls on U.S.-made semiconductors that Washington fears Beijing could use to make the next generation of weapons and artificial intelligence systems. The new measures unveiled by the outgoing Biden administration have raised the political temperature between the world's top two economies. The goal of the new controls, U.S. Commerce Department officials said, was to slow China's development of advanced AI tools that can be used in war and to undercut the country's homegrown semiconductor industry. China has restricted the sale of various materials to include gallium, germanium, antimony, and other super hard materials that will not be permitted because they may be used for military purposes, according to the Chinese government. Taking a look at Wall Street right now, we see green. The Dow up 160 points at 44,863. S&P 500 up 22 at 6,072. The NASDAQ up almost 200 points at 19,672. Meanwhile, gold up $8.80 an ounce, oil down 29 cents a barrel.
Southwest Security has been protecting properties 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, right here in Imperial and Coachella Valleys. Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. I've been in the private security business for over 25 years and have always made it my mission to always provide my clients with the highest quality security services available. Your satisfaction is my number one priority. And don't forget Southwest Postal, the only postal center in Imperial Valley with 24/7, 365 access to your post office box. Access when you need it. Located on the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro.
It's going to be sunny today with a high near 79 and light wind. Clear tonight, a low around 49, light wind. Tomorrow is sunny with a high near 79, light wind. And right now we see 49 degrees, 49% our relative humidity. The wind is light, coming out of the west-southwest at about 3 miles an hour. Air quality is good throughout the valley, moderate in Calexico. And this financial news update brought to you by Southwest Security, a locally owned company that's protecting you, your home, your business, your construction site, doing it 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. Coming up, CBS News on the hour. We'll take you around the world and let you know what's going on. We'll keep you up to date what's going on around the neighborhood with local news throughout the day on AM 1230.
The best oldies on the radio. The Imperial Valley's local news source.
This is CBS News on the Hour, sponsored by T-Mobile.
I'm Steve Kathan. Police are hunting one or more suspects in the early morning shooting attack in New York City that left the CEO of United Healthcare dead. 50-year-old Brian Thompson was gunned down outside Hilton Hotel in Midtown Manhattan just before sunrise. CBS's Anna Schechter says authorities believe it was a targeted attack.
A pool of people in this industry, in the insurance industry, would have known that he was going to be attending the conference and likely speaking at the conference. And so that's a very high-profile target. In some ways, it makes it easier of a target for an assassin, and this does appear to be an assassination.
The U.S. Supreme Court's hearing arguments right now in a major transgender rights case, testing the legality of a Republican-backed ban in Tennessee on gender-affirming medical care for transgender minors. Solicitor General Elizabeth Preliger.
The state has come in here and in a sharp departure from how it normally addresses this issue, it has completely decided to override the views of the parents, the patients, the doctors who are grappling with these decisions and trying to make those trade-offs.
Also in Washington, a Senate panel is pressing airline CEOs on fees that have been tacked on for seats and bags and other things.
There are no hidden fees when you purchase a ticket from Delta Airlines.
Delta CEO Peter Carter, a Senate report found what have been called junk fees have led to higher prices. Pete Hegseth said this morning he has spoken with President-elect Trump and does not intend to pull his name from consideration as defense secretary. Hegseth's been under fire amid emerging scandals. And CBS's Jake Rosen reports some Senate Republicans are wary.
CBS News can report that 4 senators, if a vote were held today, would likely vote no or not support Hegseth. Republicans can only lose 3 votes in order for J.D. Vance to tie-break that. So really, it looks like right now they're really on a kind of watershed moment.
Sources indicate Florida Governor Ron DeSantis could be the Trump team's Plan B pick for the Pentagon. Overseas, French lawmakers are set to vote soon on a no-confidence motion that could oust the prime minister and his government. CBS's Elaine Cobb is in Paris.
Both sides have tabled motions of no confidence, and the far-right National Rally Party of Marine Le Pen has promised to vote for the far-left one up first. The motions follow public anger after the government used special powers to force through an unpopular budget, which offered some carrots, but not enough reform for either side.
And checking Wall Street, right now the Dow is up 174 points. NASDAQ ahead 196. This is CBS News.
If you're 55 and up, T-Mobile has plans built just for you. Get the savings you want on America's largest 5G network. Visit T-Mobile.com/choice55 and start saving today.
It's better over here. If you're 55 and up, T-Mobile has an exclusive rate plan just for you. Right now, get 2 lines of talk, text, and data for just $30 a line. That's a 45% savings versus Verizon and AT&T. Plus, you can get one of the latest 5G phones free when you add a line. That's right, a free 5G phone. Experience all this and more on America's largest 5G network. So why wait? At T-Mobile, customers 55 and up can get 2 lines of talk, text, and data for only $30 a line. Just go to T-Mobile.com/choice55 or visit your local store to make the switch.
With AutoPay using debit or bank account plus taxes and fees, 45% off 2 lines versus AT&T Starter and Verizon Welcome. Plan benefits vary. Free phones up to $300 off with 24 monthly bill credits and qualifying new line for well-qualified customers plus tax and $35 device connection charge. Contact us before canceling your entire account to continue remaining bill credits. Bill credits end if you pay off device early. See details at T-Mobile.com.
It seems artificial intelligence could put a whole lot of real musicians out of work.
I'm Vicky Barker at the Foreign Desk in London. Pop star Ben Gaia's hit single Sunshine Soul, the man and the music were created by a German AI firm. A new study says people in the music sector will lose almost a quarter of their income to artificial intelligence within the next 4 years. ABBA co-founder Bjorn Ulvaeus, though, is confident the tech companies that make and distribute AI music will pay up in the end.
There aren't any models for how that is going to happen yet, but I'm sure that it will happen.
He says AI music is only created by lifting sounds and lyrics from real musicians like him, so royalties will have to be paid somehow.
A French appeals court has upheld the acquittal of filmmaker Roman Polanski over a defamation case brought by a 57-year-old woman who'd accused him of rape when she was a teenager. I'm Steve Kathan, CBS News.
Do you have 3 ex-wives and your current trophy wife wants a life insurance policy 3 times the size of the policies you had to purchase for your previous mistakes? If so, you need to call Big Lou at Term Provider, 800-230-2777. Big Lou is intimately familiar with your problems, and if you're 50 or 60 years old and in reasonably good health, a $1 million policy should only cost about $100 to $200 per month. Big Lou may have a solution for your previous policies as well. You may even save enough money to lighten the load on your new $1 million policy. Remember, call Big Lou. He's like you, except he's only on number 2. Call Term Provider at 800-230-2777. That's 800-230-2777. For $1 million in term life insurance that you can live with. Call Big Lou at 800-230-2777. 800-230-2777.
And now, more of the best oldies on the radio with Carroll Buckley.
1230 KXO.